Hey, you guys. I have been struggling because I got Cluck Norris here. We're reacting to videos today. Okay, you can hang out behind me, I guess. Um, he's normally like really good, but I was having issues with my camera. I have like an opening thing. Let me see if I can get through this. Let's see. Welcome to Blind Herspective, a segment of the Herspective podcast where reactions are real, unfiltered, and completely blind. These first time reactions to videos sent in by you, the audience. I don't preview them, I don't research them, I'm seeing them live. Want to submit a video? Join the Discord link in the bio and description. If you want more blind reactions like this, like, share, and subscribe. And if you want your thoughts or suggestions read aloud during the show, you can send a super chat. I don't have super chats yet. I will soon though. Hey guys. Um, where was I? But PayPal, Cash App, Venmo. I'm gonna add all that stuff later. Again, the guest today is Cluck Norris. If he would behave. That's his butt. Hey. Come on. Come on. This is Cluck Norris. Normally he's like super sweet. He seems a little agitated. It took me a while to get things started, but let's go ahead and start with the first video. It's always chaos on the farm. Okay, let's I guess click this. Hopefully y'all won't. Okay, this opened in another. Let me pause. This turned up. There we go. And I gotta add this other screen. Let me see. This is Cluck Norris. He's super cool. Okay, so I want to stop that. Add share screen. I want this one. Okay. Share and add to stage. Let's see this one. I don't hear anything. Hold on. Let me see if the volume is up. Why can't I? There we go. Pause it. Where's the volume? I don't see the volume. Ugh. I'm having technical difficulties, you guys. There it is. But if someone tries I'm just a girl. Hold on. Let me start that over. Lord have mercy. Thank you.
There's nothing more cool by being hugged by someone you like. But if someone tries to touch you in a place or a way that makes you feel uncomfortable, you touch them back. Do it. Come up with a nasty scheme. Have them remember this for the rest of their fucking lives. The day you betrayed their trust.
Yeah, this ain't the Sonic I watched.
Your trust. Do it. Or else you're not as cool as Sonic. And you wouldn't want that, would you? So do it. Do it.
I genuinely hope that no children see that video. My son is a really big fan of Sonic, and if he, oh my God, this is why parents, yeah, I know, it's funny, it's terrible. No, Sonic. Okay, so here's the thing, this is why you have to watch what your kids do. Anytime we're watching something new, I sit down and I watch it with him. I explain to him things that are appropriate or not appropriate, right? Yep. Okay. Okay, next video. I'm going to leave this one open because I think there's like multiple TikToks. So it'll go to that. So I wonder if I can just click it and it'll go right to that.
Jessica just booked the Airbnb. South Beach is going to be insane this weekend.
Jessica, the single friend who just broke up and wants a hot girl summer?
Don't start, Cole. It's just a girls' trip. We just want to dance.
In Miami, at clubs where promoters let you in for free because you're the product for rich guys?
God, you are so insecure. Do you trust me or not?
Insecurity is checking your phone. Reality is knowing that alcohol plus that environment equals bad decisions.
I'm an adult. You can't tell me where I can go.
You're absolutely right. I don't own you. You are free to go wherever you want.
Glad you finally realized that. I'll be back on Monday.
Go have fun. But understand this. I don't take serious relationships with women who act single.
Are you breaking up with me? Over a weekend trip?
A woman who respects her man doesn't put herself in a position to be disrespected by others.
This is controlling. You're manipulating me to stay.
No, controlling is forcing you to stay. Boundaries are deciding what I will tolerate. You make your choice. I'll make mine. The door is open. But don't expect me to be here when you walk back through it.
Yeah, absolutely. He's 100% right. I would say that he is the opposite of insecure. He's very secure because he's willing to let her go and end the relationship. An insecure guy will allow her to do so because he's afraid of losing her. This is why it's important for men to hold their masculine frame. Don't let these women manipulate you. I wish I could move this screen. There we go. That's better for me. I wonder if I can no, because if I do that, that'll happen. Okay. Anyways, yeah, he's spot on. And honestly, the girls' trips, they're like, oh, I just want to go dancing. I have my cousins over sometimes and they'll have their kids over and we'll have a dance party in my house. If you're going out dancing and you are not single, you are cheating. You're looking for attention from other people, and seeking attention from other men when you're in a relationship is cheating. So yeah, girls who do girls trips or go out to the club and all of that when they're in a relationship, they're cheaters. I don't know what else to say. It is what it is. Okay, let's see this one.
But this dumb did. I told him to go to a regular store and get a mattress, but no, he wants to get it from Amazon. Like, are you serious? Look, how are we supposed to sleep on that or do anything on that? Look at this thing. What the hell is that? What is it? Is that supposed to be for real? You playing with me, right?
What's that, girl?
You playing, right?
I'm about to show your mama. She don't know what she's talking about.
What do you mean, babe? Look at that mattress. Look at the one we had. The one we had was perfect.
You think you gotta sleep on that?
I don't know. Honestly, at this point, I don't even know where I'm gonna sleep.
Yeah, this is why, bro. Hold on, what?
What? What?
Watch out, guys. Watch out, cause mommy don't know.
Mommy, nothing. Look at this thick mattress. That thing looks like it's one of them.
Chuck Norris.
Like them little covers. Oh.
Mouth runs 10 times faster than her brain, bro. This shit's giving me a headache.
So I think, are you stressed out, baby? I'm so sorry. It's okay. Y'all are going to have to give me a moment. He is not handling this well. This is our first time. He's my guest, but I think he's a little stressed out. He's doing the panting thing. I don't want to stress you out, baby. I know. It's okay. So this is why, like, women, they just, and I'm not going to say I've never been guilty of this, but when we don't understand what a man's doing and we're not trusting in him, we complain and we bitch, and it just, sometimes men just know what they're doing most of the time. Actually, in most of my relationships, I tended to find myself saying, oh, you're right, as per the usual, because men are typically better at like the mechanics of things. I actually experienced this with my father when we were putting the cattle panel arches for the garden. And I was like, no, this is how they did it in the video. And he's like, no, this way is better. And I gave into it. We did it that way. And I was like, okay, that was better. It was better than the person who did it, in the video. But women, it's our job to be helpmates, not to be a nag. It's in our nature to nag and be bratty and all of that, but we shouldn't do it. We need to be held accountable. We need to hold ourselves accountable. We need to hold other women accountable because it's just in our nature. Are you better, Click Norris? Are you better? He's panting. I'm going to go put him outside. Give me 1 second. Let me turn off my camera for a moment. Okay. Oh my gosh, I am so sorry, you guys. Ugh. And where's the camera? There's the camera. And I'm back. Had to put Cluck Norris out. Maybe later on he'll be more used to reaction videos and join us more often. How do you share out the live on YouTube? That I have no idea. I am just a girl. I don't know these things. Which one did we just watch? I think that one. You know what? Let's just click on this.
This is not okay.
Sorry?
You think you can just pull that shit, fly halfway across the world, and invade my favorite fucking gelateria?
I'm sorry, could you maybe keep your voice down?
No, I will not lower my voice. This man wants me to shut up. Well, I'm sorry, your fragile, straight white male ego can't handle someone eviscerating it with the truth. Pathetic.
I'm not asking you to shut up. I was just asking you to talk directly to me in a normal tone of voice.
Go away.
Stop harassing this man, will you?
I have some self-respect, and I'm not just going to put up with entitled male behavior anymore. It's called feminism.
Feminism is whining and throwing tantrums until you don't have to feel uncomfortable anymore. He's right here eating his gelato. I didn't see him coming and try to grab you by your pussy. I hope I didn't spoil your 15 minutes as an Instagram feminist hero. I fought for your right to be an actor, bitch. Don't make me regret it.
Ooh.
This is not okay.
Sorry?
Oh,
You think you can just pull
my
that
mic
shit,
fell
fly
off.
halfway across the world and invade my favorite fucking...
So I'm a little confused on this because he's just existing. Let me...
gelateria?
I'm sorry, could you maybe keep your voice down?
No, I will not lower my voice. This man wants me to shut up.
So okay, I'll address this part. Women, you say one thing, but they hear something completely different. I actually made a post recently and I said all of these different things and then just mentioned one time that I was an anti-feminist, and these women literally jumped on me and started sharing the post and were like, oh, she's fighting against women's rights. And I mean, they would be partially right, but not completely. Then they were like, oh, she doesn't think that we deserve basic human rights and that we should be slaves. And I was like, where did I say that? That's crazy. The man literally in the video just told her, hey, please, keep your voice down. Don't yell at me. And she lost her mind and said that he was telling her to shut up. This has happened so many times on different panels that I go on. You say one thing and then the women twist it in their mind. And I have to be very cognizant of that myself. because it's very easy as a woman to be reacting in emotions. We're very emotional creatures. We have 4 hormonal cycles that we go through every month. And so that's why it seems like women have multiple personalities. It's just how our hormones are affecting us in the moment. And I really wish that society were to raise women to be more aware of that and not necessarily fight their emotions, but learn how to communicate and be self-aware enough that when we're having these emotions, we're like, hey, this doesn't make logical sense why I feel this way, but this is how I'm feeling. I just need XYZ to comfort me. And like I think most men will just accommodate. If women were to just admit that their emotions aren't necessarily logical. They're just emotions that change based off of hormones or whatever it is. So yeah, women hear what they want to hear. Let's go to the next one. So I think I just did that one. I think I just did that one. Let me see.
This
yeah.
is not.
Okay. Sometimes it's hard for me to remember. Okay.
Instead of fried chicken, eat grilled chicken. Instead of candy, eat grilled chicken. Instead of soda, drink grilled chicken. Instead of chips, eat air-popped grilled chicken. Instead of milk chocolate, eat grilled chicken. Instead of fried fish, eat grilled chicken. Instead of white pasta, eat grilled chicken. Instead of fried chicken, eat grilled.
That's hilarious. That's how it feels like whenever you're like scrolling through health videos and trying to find out, other things. And it's just, oh my God. Yeah, that's what it feels like. Everything goes back to grilled chicken. I think it was even Jordan Peterson. He said that he went on almost like a chicken and broccoli diet. But that's funny. Everything is grilled chicken.
Instead of fried chicken.
That's the same one. Oopsie. Okay, let's see. Is this the same one?
Instead of fried chicken.
Oh, yep, it is. Okay, so let me take this down for a moment and add this one, the Discord.
We need to talk.
Okay.
About what you said last night.
About opening the marriage?
Yes.
I meant it.
Oops, sorry. My bad, you guys. Let's start it over. Oh.
We need to talk.
Okay.
About what you said last night.
About opening the marriage?
Yes.
I meant it.
You want to sleep with other people?
I want to explore. I never got to.
We started dating at 23.
Exactly. I went from college to marriage. Never had my hoe phase.
You're what?
My hoe phase. Every woman deserves one.
You're married. We have 2 kids.
Which is why I'm asking. Not cheating.
The answer is no.
That's controlling.
That's called being married.
Marriage shouldn't be a prison.
Then get divorced.
I don't want a divorce. I want you and freedom.
You want me to stay home with...
She wants to have her cake and eat it too. The fact that women even desire to have a hoe phase and they feel like they have to go through a hoe phase in order to be happy in a relationship is sad. Essentially, they're just not happy with who they're with. They don't really love that person. I think a lot of times what happens is people might settle, and this typically happens with women who are a little bit older or who have already had a lot of sexual partners, is they realize that their worth has diminished and is diminishing the older that they get. And they realize like, oh shoot, now the guys that were paying attention to me, that were high value men, are no longer paying attention to me. And they're like, okay, I need to settle. That, and then a lot of younger women, I'm not saying all, but a lot of younger women, they're like, okay, this is like a retirement plan. They're like, I could get married to him, stay with him 10, 15 years, have my kids, then I get to go back to the streets and do whatever I want. And I don't have to be held accountable because we have no fault divorce where you can leave for absolutely no reason. Um, so the fact that she's even asking this absolutely, I mean, it's just absolutely atrocious. She has no respect for him, none whatsoever. But let's finish.
The kids while you other people?
You're being crude.
Am I wrong?
You still have a wife. I just have fun on weekends.
On weekends when I have the kids?
You're their father. You should want time with them.
This is insane.
My friends think it's reasonable.
Your friends know about
this. Okay, I have talked to so many men, and the women who left them, left to find their happiness. They started hanging around all these single women, and it is so dangerous for women to have single friends when they're in a relationship, because most women give terrible advice. And a lot of these women are 304s. And the thing is, they're just going to bring you down with them. Misery likes company. There's so many miserable women, and they're miserable because they know that they left a good relationship and they're not happy. So they want to bring everyone else down with them. Because they're evil.
Of course. They're supportive.
Of you cheating on me.
It's not cheating if you agree.
I don't agree.
Then I'll do it anyway.
Excuse me?
I already downloaded the apps. See? 847 matches in 2 days.
You made a dating profile while we're married?
To show you I have options. You wouldn't get half that.
So this is about power?
This is about me living my...
I have said it before, and I will say it again. The moment women get power, they abuse it. You see this in all these caretaking positions. Now, again, it's not all women. I understand that, but it's a lot of them, enough that we see a lot of abuse that happens with the elderly, with children, and in daycares and schools and nursing homes and whatnot. And it's just sad. And it's like, why is it that I see more women willing to abuse their power than I see men? A lot of women say, oh, well, men are bad, this and that. The percent of men who are doing those things are very minuscule. And 70% of the divorce rate, or 70% of people who are initiating divorce, it's 70% is women, 69%, but 70%, whatever. And the number one reason why now, it used to be like infidelity, financial issues, abuse, and all of that. Now, in modern times, it is irreconcilable differences. So I just don't want to be with you anymore. And so, oh God, rock 69. Yeah, 69%. And those stats are changing. They're going up. It's really sad. Like, the moment that women know that they have power over a man, they know that they have options, because there's a lot of simps out there who will deal with bad behavior from women, just to get some,
Life.
What about my life?
You have a wife and kids. What more do you want?
A faithful wife.
That's unrealistic.
I'm calling a divorce lawyer.
Good luck with that.
What does that mean?
I don't work. You make $180K. I'll get alimony and child support.
You want a divorce?
No, I want an open marriage.
Wow. Again, the moment that she has leverage. And here's the thing, you can use a prenup, but a lot of prenups are thrown out because they're not done properly. And it really depends on the state that you're in. And it depends on the judge as well. There are so many factors. And
if you force a divorce, I'll take half of everything.
Yep. Take half of everything. Now, this particular situation is not the norm, right? Most of the time, both parties work. But the issue with splitting everything 50-50 is that men tend to earn more than women. So if the man is earning more, he's putting more into the assets and the family and the expenses. So now she wants to split everything 50-50. And you could argue, well, having the children put a lot of stress on my body. Yeah, absolutely. But if it's the woman deciding to leave for no fault divorce, how does it make sense to give her 50%? It doesn't. I personally, I discussed this when I went on the No Fugazi podcast. I think whoever is filing no fault divorce should not get the kids. They should not get any alimony. I don't care if they were a homemaker or whatever. If they're leaving because they want to find their happiness, it's not because of infidelity or abuse, they should get nothing. They should leave with their body, and that's it. Go figure it out on your own. Back to the streets you go, as many men say. I think it's horrible that men are being used. And I also understand that there are situations where women have been abused and cheated on, and that's equally horrible. I think the person who is at fault for a divorce, they should not get the kids. It should go to the other person. So if a woman was cheated on and abused, which is hard to prove, but if there's some sort of evidence, that's why I'm like, but there needs to be, okay, I was going to say call the police and all of that, but there needs to be changes in the laws because women still have all the privileges that we used to, but we have all the same rights, if not more rights than men. So we have equal or more rights and the same privileges from back when we didn't have those rights. So the laws need to change. I think prenups need to they need to be honored, and they need to lay out in situations of abuse, infidelity, all of that. I don't think that society takes men being abused very seriously, and it's sad. I've actually witnessed this. And it was sad because people are like, well, you're a man. Well, he's a man that doesn't believe in hitting a woman. So she's literally beating on him. I saw a man with a black eye from a woman. And it's really sad because if he were to call the police, he goes to jail. That is ridiculous. That is ridiculous. There are women who weaponize the fact that they have those privileges of being believed just because they said something. And this is why men are pulling out their phones and recording. And then this is a crazy thing that women are doing now. They said that if your man pulls out his phone to record you, start stripping naked. Because if you're naked, it's seen as revenge porn if you try to, or corn, I don't know if we can say that, if you try to shove that out or something. So it's real. They are evolving, the 304s. They're getting smarter, but not in the right ways, just better at manipulation. So y'all have to adapt. Men have to adapt. They have to know the signs, what to look for, and all of that.
Plus primary custody.
You can't just take the kids.
I'm their primary caregiver. You work 50 hours a week. The judge will side with me.
So sad. So sad. Okay, let's see. I wonder. No, I gotta remove this one first. I wish it would let me just toggle back and forth so I didn't have to do this every time, but it's okay. We will rock with it and deal with it. Here we go. Share. Add to stage. Okay, let's do this one. What do you mean log in? Let's try this again. I'm already logged in. I wonder if I could. Hold on, you guys. That's some bullshit. BS. I'm trying not to cuss so much. Hold on. I got to remove it for a second. Let me get my phone. Use QR code. Hold on, you guys. Okay. Cancel. Scan with your mobile device's camera. Confirm. Okay. Okay, logged in. Oh, jeez. Oh, hell no. I nearly died laughing when the dad walks in. Jeez. Okay. I don't even want to react to this one. Oh, my God, you guys. What are y'all doing to me?
Hey, Alex, don't talk to me while you're doing that. I want to try something. I want to use my other hand. You mean my one hand? No, I mean my other hand. You don't have another hand. We each get one. Come on, man. I heard it feels like someone else is doing it when you use your other hand. Yeah, someone else would be doing it. Me. Please, no. Fine. I'll just make you do it myself. What? Like, what are you doing? Like, stop it. You're gonna play that game, buddy. Yeah. Good. What are you doing? I'm teaching you a lesson. I'll teach 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 you a lesson. Dad! God damn it, I told you no more playing Siamese twins. Sorry.
Oh! God! Flooded again. So flooded again. Why did I see that? Oh, that is not. That is disturbing. Oh my God. Okay.
How to be the perfect wife, according to a 1950s home economics book. 1. Remember your husband works hard all day, so your job is to make home his haven. Before he arrives, tidy the house, touch up your makeup, and put on a fresh dress. You should look rested and cheerful, never complaining about your own day. 2. When he walks through that door, greet him with a warm smile. Take his briefcase, bring his slippers, and offer him a cocktail. Remember, his topics of conversation are more important than yours. 3rd, dinner must be ready on time, hot and delicious. Clear the table quietly and never burden him with household problems. If he's had a bad day, your understanding silence is golden. 4. In the evening, arrange his pillows, prepare his reading materials, and keep the children quiet. Your goal is his comfort and relaxation. Remember, ladies, a happy husband means a happy home. Your satisfaction comes from his contentment. After all, you chose to say I do to a lifetime of service. Now go make your husband proud. How to be the perfect.
Okay. So I agreed with most of what it said. The thing is, the woman is, yes, in service. She is a helpmate to her husband, but the man is supposed to love his wife like Christ loved the church. And if you love someone, you're not going to be like, well, I don't really care what you think. I don't want to treat you like a human being. Like you're just there to help me, nothing else. No, it's a mutual help. I loved the fact that it mentioned like getting his slippers, like, because when you love someone, you do that. You're like, you had a hard day at work. Now getting dressed up every day, no, sorry. I have a homestead, so sometimes I'm gonna be looking rough. But yeah, To surprise him a couple times a week, absolutely. Get super dolled up and have his favorite meal. What's wrong with that? That's something, everyone should do, especially with the women who want flowers. I'm super low maintenance when it comes to that kind of stuff. And women hate when I say that. They're like, never say you're a low maintenance girl. I was like, I use a bar of soap for my shampoo and body. Um, yeah, I'm not a high maintenance girl in that way. High maintenance maybe with the chickens and the ducks and the sheep and the goats and all of that jazz. Yeah. But yeah, I didn't see much wrong with that. Silence is very important for men when they first get home. That's when you let them kind of unwind and decompress from the day and probably traffic. Um, I'll just say in my previous relationships, what I would do is I would actually ask them like, what time should you be home? I would have dinner like prepared for when they're home, when they get home around that time, because most men like fresh food. Um, and then I would ask them, "Hey, do you want a ice cold beer when you get home?" And I would time it. So like 10 minutes before, I'd put the beer in the freezer. If they wanted it, I greeted them. I was like, "Do you need time on the porch? Do you want to go in and take a shower? What do you want?" And just accommodate them. It's not that being a homemaker isn't work. It's that you get to work at your own pace. You don't have someone breathing down your neck. And women, when they get to pace themselves, that's how it should be. We have 4 hormonal cycles a month. Sometimes we perform higher than others throughout the month. I know that there's times where it's like, dang, everything is perfect. And then I got a week out of the month where it's like, it's yeah, no, it is what it is. Um, but yeah, it's really about understanding men and women. Men need that decompression time, but to say that women shouldn't bother them with the things that happen in their day, I don't agree with that. Maybe not the frivolous things like drama with friends or something like that. You have girlfriends that you talk to about that, but any frustration that he can help you with, that he can change, definitely, bring that up to him, because men are doers. Um they want to make your life easier. I mean, why do you think we have dishwashers and washer machines and dryers and all of these lovely appliances? Um, why do you think we have all that? Because men love making our lives easy. And so we should just reciprocate. That's it. And it should come from a place of love. It shouldn't, if you feel forced or degraded because you are doing something kind for your partner, something's wrong with you. I've seen women who are like, oh, I'm not going to cook for him. He can cook for himself. My job is to take care of the children. Well, if you wanted a sperm donor and to be roommates, you should have addressed that when you first got together. A lot of women want men to be provider and protectors, but they are unwilling to be the helpmate. And that's not okay. And I also, on the other hand, don't think it's okay for men to want a woman who's going to go 50-50, and he's not also going 50-50 on helping the kids with their schoolwork, on helping getting the kids bathed and fed and doing the chores. Even okay, if a guy has a more physically hard job, then I think the woman should take on a little more of that responsibility. But what men have to realize is childbirth takes a toll on our bodies. And it takes a full 2 years to completely recover. And if you're breastfeeding long term, like I breastfed until a month before my son turned 4. And it was his decision. He's the one who wanted to stop. And hormones were crazy. They are absolutely crazy, and we do our best. It's just there has to be that that mutual understanding that men and women are different. We think differently, we have different needs, we're capable of different things. And just like I see a man in a relationship where he's a provider and that woman does not submit to him, she does not cook or clean, and she's not a helpmate, I see that as slavery for a man. I also see a woman who works and pays half the bills or a large portion of the bills, at least, 40%, and is working full time, is having babies, is submitting to him, doing all of the cooking, the cleaning, the errands, the taking the kids everywhere. I see that also as slavery. I think that you have to find a balance. I understand in modern society, it's really difficult with inflation. So I try to encourage women to do what I do. It makes more sense for a woman who is cleaning homes for a living. You earn more per hour. It is physically hard work, and it's humbling because you're cleaning off someone's shit from their toilet. But it's humbling. I personally I love the before and after, man. I love a good before and after. When I see how the house was before and then I see it after, it makes me happy. But there's so many ways that women can earn money and not have to work every day so that they can take on those those household roles. Okay, next video. Brat, fine.
How to be the perfect wife, according to a 19.
That's the same one. Hold on.
All right, Lucas, read to me your math problem.
So it says Simon has 12 CDs. He burns 3 copies of each. How many CDs did Simon bake? But I don't understand this because if he burns the CDs, this is subtraction, not multiplication.
Because he burned the CDs.
Yeah, he burnt it. Like literally set it on the flames. What?
Oh.
This happened.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's happened. We're old.
I know, buddy. Math is hard. All right, Lucas, read to me your.
At least he's thinking critically. That's so cute. When you talk to younger kids and there's that language barrier, they don't understand certain things because technology is constantly advancing at a rate that, oh man, I am not keeping up with. Yes, we should. Oh, okay. So I'm doing one of the shows that I'm going to be doing is called Tiny Talks. And we're going to get kids together to react to videos like this, wholesome videos. And I'm really excited about it. I think it's going to be super cute. But yeah, talking about all of those things, I think that'll be a good video for that.
Am I the asshole for refusing to let my girlfriend wear revealing clothes around my friends?
Oop.
Am I the asshole for refusing to let my girlfriend
Sorry,
wear
guys.
revealing clothes around my friends? My girlfriend says I'm controlling. I say I'm just setting boundaries. But now she's staying at her friend's place, and I honestly don't know if I went too far. I, 26M, have been dating Leah, 24F, for a year and a half. She's gorgeous, like the kind of person who turns heads when she walks into a room. At first, I loved that about her. I felt lucky. But lately, it's been making me uncomfortable. When we go out with my friends, she'll wear short skirts or low-cut tops. Nothing outrageous, but it gets attention, and I can feel everyone staring. She says she dresses for herself, not anyone else.
So here's the thing. Society has put beauty above character. And because of that, women have weaponized it. They know that that is a way of control. We saw that in another video earlier where she was like, oh, do you see how many men I can get? Yeah. But the thing is, they can get the simps. They can even get the simps to marry them. But they're not going to respect them. They're going to end up dominating them. And what is it that he just said? I wanted to address that as well.
Attention, and I can feel everyone staring. She says she dresses for herself, not anyone.
Oh, this whole I dress for myself. Okay, yes, and like dressing decent, meaning you're not in pajamas, like you're put together. That I can see as dressing for yourself, because if you just wore pajamas all day, you're not going to be as motivated as if you get up, Happy New Year, you make your bed, you put on fresh, clean clothes after a shower, and you're put together. I get that. Yeah, you can do that for yourself, even if you're not going out. That's just basic hygiene, to be honest. But when women say that they're dressing up for themselves and they're wearing provocative clothing that's very obviously uncomfortable, they're constantly pulling their dress down and adjusting, and they're not doing that for themselves. I promise you, they are not beating their face with makeup, putting on these short dresses, putting on push-up bras and stilettos, and walking around their house without taking any pictures and without having anyone over. They're just not doing it because it's not for them. It's for the validation that they get when they dress up a certain way and go out into public.
One else. Last weekend, we went to a party my best friend was hosting. She came out of the bedroom in this tight black dress. It looked amazing, but I could already picture my friends whispering about her. So I said, "Can you wear something less revealing?" She frowned and asked, "Why?" I said, "Because people are gonna stare, and it's disrespectful to me." That started a huge argument. She said, "So I'm supposed to change how I dress because you're insecure?" I told her, it's not insecurity, it's respect. She changed into jeans and a hoodie, but she was cold to me the whole night. After the party, she told me I embarrassed her and made her feel like an object instead of a person. I told her, "I'm your boyfriend."
First off, if you respect your partner, you're not going to seek attention from other people. Again, I just addressed that you dress like that for the attention of other people and the validation that they get from it. So other people's attention and validation means more than the attention and validation from her partner. She obviously does not respect him. It's not insecurity, because an insecure man will allow that to continue because he's afraid of losing the relationship. A secure man will put his foot down and say, "This isn't okay. You're disrespecting me in front of my friends." And as a Christian, we are not to be a stumbling block. We are to be modest. There's really just no excuse for it. Hold on, let me.
Like an object instead of a person.
Okay, that's the other thing. He's treating her like an object and not a person? Make it make sense. She's dressing up in clothing that would objectify her sexually. And he's treating her like an object? The logic ain't logicking. It doesn't make any sense.
I told her, "I'm your boyfriend, not just some random guy I get a say." She packed a bag and left the next morning. My mom said Leah overreacted and that girls these days just don't value modesty. But my sister straight up told me, "You're being controlling. You don't own her body." I told her it's not about control, it's about how it looks.
You know what's funny? You don't own her body. That whole "my body, my choice." It doesn't matter who it affects. She's disrespecting her boyfriend. It doesn't matter how he feels. Same with abortion. They don't care about the baby in the womb. I don't feel like it. I want to do what I want to do.
She said, "To who? The friends you don't even trust?" That one hit harder than I wanted to admit. It's been a week. Leah hasn't called. I keep telling myself I was just setting boundaries. But deep down, I think I was setting rules. So Reddit. AITA for telling my girlfriend she couldn't wear revealing clothes around my friends? Am I the ass?
W for whoever that is. Good for you. I hope you let her leave.
If we paint that little bathroom ceiling black, like a flat black, will that now you're not thinking? Shut up, man! I'm not even done. You don't even let me have it. I'm trying to tell you something. I think, and I'm not. I don't know 100%, but I think sometimes that will take the light and it actually reflects it. It makes your bathroom brighter. I'm not giving it light. You know it. You don't even let me finish. You just say no. No, you're done. Come on. It's one room. It's one freaking part of the house that is the smallest ceiling in the whole house, and you won't even let me do that?
Here's something that you never got taught. Abuse has 3 distinct categories: human, male, and female. Human abuse is universal, like lying or cheating. It's done by both genders. Male abuse is what the culture loves talking about because it demonizes men and evokes sympathy for women. It's the pattern of the possessive man who isolates the woman, restricts her freedom, there's physical intimidation, there's sexual coercion. It's terrible and it's rightly condemned. Yet there is no such outrage or discussion or even acknowledgement of female abuse. It's like the third category doesn't even exist. You've never been taught how it works, and that's by design. But today that changes. I'm going to show you the blueprint of female abuse, because when women abuse a man, it follows a specific pattern, and it looks like this. This is a specific female style of abuse, and it's...
First off, this is awesome. I wish I could make this a little bigger. Ah!
If we paint that little bathroom ceiling black,
See, this is what happens when you let women do things. We just...
blueprint. It's like this. This is a specific female style of abuse, and it's rooted in feminine instinct. We need to talk about it because if we don't expose it, then predatory women are just going to keep getting away with it. Half of male victims don't report their abuse, and that doesn't surprise me. Our society worships women and says that they can do no wrong. It doesn't care about male suffering, so men stay silent because they know nobody wants to listen. But the situation is worse than the statistics paint because there are so many men out there who are in abusive relationships and they don't even realize. I see this in my private consultations all the time. Men who swear that they're not victims of abuse. Why? Because they're very successful in life. I had one guy tell me, yeah, my wife treats me terribly, but I'm not some battered husband. That's impossible. I run multiple companies. I've got teams of employees. I'm not some weak man. What he didn't understand is that female abuse operates on a different pattern. It doesn't keep a man trapped inside the home. It sends him out of it.
Ah!
Bathroom ceiling black, like a flat black. Well, that...
Gosh darn it.
Nobody wants to listen. Realize. I see this in my private consultations all the time. Men who swear that they're not victims of abuse. Why?
Not
because
touching
they're very
it.
successful in life. I had one guy tell me, yeah, my wife treats me terribly, but I'm not some battered husband. That's impossible. I run multiple companies. I've got teams of employees. I'm not some weak man. What he didn't understand is that female abuse operates on a different pattern. It doesn't keep a man trapped inside the home. It sends him out of it. She doesn't want to isolate him. She wants him working overtime. Female abuse whips you so that you keep on performing, chasing promotions, burning out so that she can spend your money, control the house, and raise the kids with...
If we paint that
Mhm.
black, like a flat black, well, that...
Yep. He's spot on. Was that the same one?
The
No.
Babysitter. The Babysitter by Andrew Racho. He's back. All right, Christy and Dakota, Mommy and Daddy are going out for the evening. Now, you're not old enough to be here on your own, so we hired a babysitter to watch over you. Meet Steven. Oh, no. Treat Steven nice, kids. We'll be back in a few hours. Hey, kids, want to take a peek in the trunk of my car? Oh, no, this is going to be so bad. Dakota, we got to get out of here. It's going to get bad. What's he going to do to us, Christy? Right this way, kids. What are you waiting for? We need to get away, Dakota. I'm too scared to move. Here it is. It's a Frisbee and a croquet set. Huh? Yeah, your parents said you like being outdoors, so I figured you'd have fun with these. Thanks. Yeah. You kids want, something to drink? I made something really special. Oh, no. No, thanks. We're good. Drink up. You need to stay hydrated. Drink it. Goodbye, brother. We'll find each other in heaven. I don't want to die, Christy. It's just my mom's lemonade recipe. Refreshing, right? Huh. Maybe you're not that bad. Yeah, that was refreshing. You kids got all sweaty. How about bath time? Fuck no! Here you go, kids. These are your pajamas, towels, and bath toys. You're old enough to take care of yourselves in there, so just yell if you need me. I'll just be reading a magazine here a few rooms away. Thanks. Guess what I brought with this cake? A gigantic knife. Please don't hurt us. What do you mean hurt you? You're a scary babysitter. Kids, I'm sorry. I know I'm not the coolest babysitter. People look at me and think I'm creepy or a weirdo. That's the story of my life. All I wanted was to make sure you two had a safe and fun time. I've known your parents for years. They're nice to me. They've looked after my family, and I wanted to look after theirs. I made you feel uncomfortable, and I'm sorry for that. I'll call your parents and they can come back. I'll wait outside. It's okay. We all understand. We're sorry. We misjudged you. We looked at you and thought you wanted to hurt us. But in the end, we were the ones who hurt you. We're sorry. I hope you can forgive us. Can we start over and play a game together, Mr. Steven? That sounds great. Grandpa Joe heel clicked. Wow, looks like you kids had a great time with Steven. We sure did. Absolutely. Time for Steven to head home to his family now. No, don't go, Steven. Please don't go. I'm sorry, kids. Maybe next time. Please, can Steven come back to babysit us? That would be a treat. Bye, kids. Wow, what a great friend. All right, kids, you've had enough hope and sunlight for 1 year. Your basement. And into your teachers. See Steven again someday. Oh my god.
Oh, what?
I swear to God, I'm a good person. I hate that I'm laughing. He missed you, Andrew. The babysitter.
I don't really know how to address this. I think it might show like a bias of like men being scary, but I don't know. I don't know. Read the tiny. No, I'm not showing this to the tiny talk. No, we're not doing that. No. I think it's this. That's the one that I just did. Yeah. Okay. Next one.
Perfect wife.
Oh, I've done this one.
1950s home economic.
It's a repeat one. That's okay.
You know how Pez dispensers typically have the candy coming out of the mouth? Here we have a very special situation here. You see that mouth is too small to get candy out of, so what are they going to do in this situation? The solution is to make Sebastian a sex offender. You know how Pez dispensers typically have the candy.
So I was blowing up a Frosty the Snowman inflatable thing, and it's literally like where his butthole would be. Oh god. Why do they put it in the most awkward like places for you to blow on? It's yeah.
Someone put their persona pointing a gun at me and said, "Show us what's inside the fridge, Wayne." You want the truth? You want the truth? You want the fucking truth? There is no fridge. I know. Someone put their persona pointing a gun at me and said, "Show us what's inside the fridge, Wayne." You want the truth?
Okay, so why this is so funny is I have a an OF channel, only fridges channel on my Discord. So when we do TikTok lives, we ask to see inside people's fridges and we do tours. I need to spend probably a couple hours like uploading more content. I know I have a lot that I have to do, but only fridges is really funny. You get to see inside people's homes and what it is that they eat. It's fun. It's a good time.
You have Trump derangement syndrome. I'm prescribing you a pair of testicles, but not on your face, liberal. You have Trump derangement syndrome. I'm
based.
You can choose one.
What do you got there? What is it?
The Oregon Health Authority has sent me a paper asking me about.
No, they didn't send it to you. I printed it out because they're trying to give this to you in your school. And I told them, I called your school today and I said, do not give this to Maxwell.
Well, my father printed this and it says Oregon Health Authority. Demographics, gender identity, and sexual orientation.
Huh.
What is your gender identity? You can choose more than one.
You can.
Gonna read them off?
All of the above. I am everything.
Girl or woman,
okay.
Boy or man.
Okay, which one do you identify with?
What are you? Man.
That's right. It's not necessarily.
Hold on. The fact that they're asking people, what do you identify as, girl or woman? That means grown people, when they're doing something, I know this was in a school, but if they're pushing that to be normal, when these kids grow up and they get to choose whether they're a girl or a woman, so they can just continue to think that they're a girl or a boy, even though they're a man or a woman. So then it's not creepy when they're around other girls and boys, right? I've seen some videos in regards to that, and that right there is terrifying. We need to protect our children because these P3DOs are coming for them. They're pushing this agenda that I you don't see like drag queens reading books to the elderly, to the homeless. You see them reading it to children. Why children?
Identify, but what are you?
Oh, I'm a boy.
Very good.
Demi girl or demi boy.
What the hell is that?
Non-binary. Gender fluid.
No.
Fluid.
Gender queer.
Do you know what those are?
I don't want to know.
Okay, good answer.
Questioning. Agender or no gender.
I am no gender. Okay.
So 2020 to 2025 only if I identify as Native American, blah, 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 blah.
Okay, so how many are there? Like 6?
Identify as Native American?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
The only thing I'm questioning is my choices of women.
There's more. If any of the following selected cannot select any other response. I am not sure of my gender identity.
Oh my God, are you kidding?
I don't know what this question is asking, or I prefer not to say. Are you transgender? Yes, no, I am not sure. I don't know what this question is asking, or I prefer not to say.
What do you want to do with that thing?
All we are saying is
don't put it in your mouth. Yeah, that's wild. Is this the same one? Okay, no. So
You can choose one.
okay, so that was the second one.
Prescribing you a pair of test.
Okay. Oh.
Morning.
No.
Some goat has decided that seeing that it's like 30 degrees outside, he would just rather stay in the house all the time.
Oh my goodness.
Y'all barely fit on there.
So precious.
Morning.
So if you're looking at starting a homestead or a farm or ranch or anything, and you're considering getting goats because they're absolutely adorable, don't. Goats are absolutely horrible. I love them. They will destroy your life. They will destroy your life. Okay, let's see. How long have I been going? An hour. You said everything? Oh. Yeah, yeah, why not? I'm everything. Let's see. I think oh god, yeah, I'll end on the smoke detector one. They pee in their mouth. Goats. Yes, they do that. They piss all over themselves. They're stinky. They destroy your home. They will eat anything. Oh my gosh, goats. Yeah. They like to pick fights with the other animals. I mean, they're super cute, but they're not very bright. This is going to be the last
Can
one.
you do white voice for the rest of the interview? Wait, though. Can you do black voice? Ooh. Can you go black? Can you go black? You like black and whitey? You're going to do white. I'm going to do black. Yeah, I go white all interview, and like you switch up and go black. We're right? Yeah. What's up, Edward? What's going on, brother? So how was your day today? Day's good. And shit. Vibes. Nice weather. About 60 degrees, maybe. I don't know. That's really fire. Was that a smoke detector? I can't do a black voice. I'll get canceled. Yo, what the fuck? That's what friends do. It's like white and black relationship, you know what I'm saying?
Oh my god.
I got one of those in the house. Oh, man, come on, bro. Come on. So, look, I'm not lying. You know? Beep, got it. Where do my mama? You can't lose character. Can't lose character no more. Can you do light voice for the rest of the intro?
Oh my god, that one was funny. Okay, you guys, I am done for the day. I did an hour of reactions. I hope y'all have a blessed day and a day you deserve. So, bye.